we recording? Are we recording? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the new house. This is the kitchen. This is our new dining room table. And if you guys have been following along with the home series, you will have seen or be seeing all of this in the other vlogs. I wanted to do a video today on my new job because I've been getting so many questions on my new job and I feel like I haven't sat down to like chat with you guys about it. I feel like you're kind of high up and it's weirding me out. So 1 second. If you are new to my channel, thanks for stumbling across. I hope you guys stick around. I do a lot of different content on my channel, but the content that I love doing the most is the nursing content because I feel like you guys are super interested in that and intrigued by it, and a lot of you are nurses or prospective nurses and just want to know all about it. So that being said, let's jump into more of the details of my current job position, how I got to it, all of that. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Maddie. I am a registered nurse. I have my bachelor's of science in nursing and I also have my CNOR, certified nurse operating room. I went to 4 years of nursing school at TCU, Texas Christian University, and graduated in 2016 and went right into the operating room. So I did a 6-month residency program in the OR. Never worked on the floor, never did anything other than OR nursing until now. Okay, so to start off, I am now working for 2 plastic surgeons here in Denver. I am still PRN at the hospital that I was working at prior to getting this full-time position. So I have gone back 1 day since having left there full-time, give like lunches and breaks, and so I'm still on there as needed whenever they have a day where, babe, can you get Chip? Okay, peace and quiet. But I no longer work part-time or full-time at the hospital that I was working at when you guys probably, yeah, the whole time I've had my YouTube journey, I've been working at the same hospital. So I guess I'll just start off at the beginning. So the reason that I have the job I have now is because one of my really good friends who I went through my residency program with, she works for this plastic surgeon and she's the one that got me hired there. We stayed in touch really closely after meeting each other in our peri-op residency program, and we just became really good friends. She offered for me to come do like a part-time position there in February, I want to say it was. And so I started going there like once a week. I was doing like 50-hour weeks because I was working full-time and picking up 1 day a week down at my new place. And I just loved it. I loved being there. I loved the people, and eventually I saw myself maybe going full-time there, but I was also, like, Ryan and I started looking for houses, if you guys have seen those vlogs, and it was just like a crazy time driving kind of down to Denver and then back up because we were still living up north at the time. Long story short, we were gonna place an offer on that house way up north that if you guys have watched my moving vlogs, you will know that we did not get that house. And the day we were gonna place an offer, my friend where I work now was like, I want to offer you a full-time position here. We'd love to have you on our team. And it was just a dream come true. Ever since then, I accepted that position. We switched our thought process around as to where we should look for a home, and we found the place we are currently living. So if you guys want to catch up on all of that story, you can go watch the home series. We explain kind of that whole crazy process, and I honestly could not be any happier. So to jump into my current position, prior to this job, I was only ever an OR circulator and I did know how to scrub, but I didn't scrub very often at my last job. At this job, I have now been trained to do pre-op, and I circulate still, and I scrub quite a bit. Actually, I get to scrub more than I did at my last job. And then I also am trained to recover patients. I am currently in the process of getting certified to do conscious sedation cases as well. So nurse sedation, not needing an anesthesia provider to be there for those cases, which is also another thing I'm super excited about. So I feel like ever since I started this job, I've grown in my nursing practice so much, you guys. Like, I get to interact so much more with my patients now. I get to do IVs and give meds. Like, I've literally, since nursing school, I've never had to give a patient narcotics. I've never had to use my critical thinking skills in the ways that I am now, especially like recovering patients after anesthesia. So I am loving every second of it. I am supported and in a really good environment with a group of people that is super tight knit and cares about each other. We hold each other accountable, and it's just been a really, really amazing fit. Working for 2 surgeons is so much fun because you genuinely care about them, you care about their patients become your patients, and ultimately it's like myself and 2 other nurses. We have 1 full-time scrub tech, and then obviously all of the clinic staff, but really together, like with the anesthesiologists and the surgeons, we just kind of form this little unit and we take care of our patients, because that's all that it is. It's not like a hospital where you have someone else to wash your instruments, or you have someone else to clean your ORs, you have someone else to recover your patient. It's like you and your team do everything. So that was definitely an adjustment coming from only working in a hospital, because yeah, at a hospital you have other people, you have pathologists and lab techs and like so many other people, a charge nurse and people there to a scheduler, like answer the phones and call the patients the day before they come in for surgery. And this job, we are doing everything. So it's a whole nother level of responsibility and nursing practice that I haven't been able to utilize until this job. So I'm super, super grateful and thankful to be where I am now. I'm trying to think of other questions that you guys have or will have. I guess I could talk about like my schedule a little bit. So we're kind of in the process of ironing out all of the different things as far as scheduling goes, because we did hire a new nurse director. She is amazing, incredible, and she's kind of switched our schedules around a little bit, but essentially most weeks I work 4/10s, which is what I was doing at my last hospital. However, I do not have to take any call, so that's a bonus. No call, no weekends, and no holidays. So it really is kind of that typical like clinic hours, more than it was when I worked at a hospital. So 4/10s is my basic schedule. Right now we're testing out doing 1 week where we start early, like 6:30 to 5 or 6:30 to 4:30, and then the next week we switch off. I switch off with the other nurse doing 10:30 to 8:30. So it's kind of like an earlier shift 1 week and a later shift the next week, and every other weekend we get a 4-day weekend. So the way it's working out, it's been a really, really good work-life balance. It kind of gives you 1 week to get stuff done in the early mornings if you're working the later shift, work out, food prep, clean the house, whatever it might be. And then the other week you kind of switch and you have more of like an evening, afternoon to go meet up with people, if you're seeing people, go to dinner, make dinner, just hang out on our rooftop, which we've been doing every single night basically. So that's been a really nice change, kind of being able to switch up the schedule. And then since it's a surgery center, we just have our one little OR and we're the core staff. We basically just kind of staff to whatever the needs are for that given week. So like next week my schedule will be slightly different with the hours, so it's really unique. Thankfully we are kind of flexible, and it's been super busy because we're still catching up from COVID and all of that. So I'm really, really, really liking the work-life balance aspect. It's so nice just feeling a part of a team and a family that genuinely cares about me, cares about my time, cares about my well-being as an employee and also just like as a friend. So it's been a really, really positive change in my life, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have more specific questions, please comment them below and I will try to get to all of them. I am working there full-time, so I do get full health benefits. I don't know if you guys are wondering about that, but I am very, very thankful to have the job that I have and be growing so much in my nursing practice. It challenges me, and like I said, I'm learning so much. Like we do our own sterile processing. We do everything by the books as far as what a surgery center needs, and it's very different from what a hospital, how a hospital functions. So we do all of our own ordering and stocking and inventory and all of those things. So calling patients for the next day and you know, communicating with the surgeon about their specific needs for any given case. Fun scrubbing a little bit more and getting my hands in there, learning all the ins and outs of plastic surgery. So if you guys have any specific questions about that, if you are local and you have any skincare or aesthetic needs, obviously we are here for you, and DM me on Instagram, or you can leave a comment down below if you guys are interested. Again, hopefully that gave you a good little overview. If you guys have more questions, I'm happy to answer them, do another video, whatever it might be. There also is going to be a video coming on Ryan's new job, because that's another huge question you guys have had over on Instagram. You guys are all like, what the heck is Ryan doing for a career? Like, why is he in the OR? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you again in a couple days for my next video, and if you would like to, please stick around, hit the subscribe button down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Love you so much. I'll see you guys back in a couple days.